Right, we're back here at the Ultimate Drivers Championships and catching up with Yannick Gingras. Firstly, Yannick, how's it all going?
It's been going good. I've had some good run tonight, but I have some good chances. Just missed like 3 times. But I'm having fun.
Big stage, a lot of fun, a lot of banter though behind. It seems like a good experience.
Oh, it is, and that's the main thing about these championships is of course I knew a few of the boys here, but you meet new people, and that's the fun part.
It's a great night. I got a bloke with a mohawk. He gave you a cuddle. He was very, very happy. The people that are coming out, do you feel a little bit humbled? Like all the kids wanting photos, wanting signatures. Your great mate Dexter, he's had that many photos taken. It's not funny. Do you feel a bit humbled about the industry when you come to these sorts of events?
Absolutely, and I was actually so impressed with how many kids there is. For us, not that that's not. How can I say this in the right way? Like, it's not like they're not invited to the track, but they don't make it fun for them. You know what I mean? Like, here the boys, all the girls as well, but they're in the paddocks, they're around the horses, they're helping. I think it's fun. Like, let's get them involved in the sport, and that's how you grow the sport, right? Like, in the state, I would say the average age in the paddock's probably 50 years old, and that's not the way to do it. And I think you guys have a great concept, great mindset, and let's get the kids involved.
Let's give Racing Queensland a wrap, because this is a Queensland thing. A couple of the other states don't do it. I come from Victoria, pretty much tried to keep everyone out, and it's the wrong way to do it, because we fell in love with the horses and as kids with our mates and the banter and growing up, going through the industry.
Yeah, 100%. So I didn't realize. I just assumed it was the same way everywhere, but it should be the same way everywhere, and I think we should do it in the States as well.
Well, the crowd's coming out. Like, we just watched then Carter. It's been a long couple of days for Carter. He wins his first race, and there was 100 imposters. There was like 200 people there around him, cuddling him and carrying on. Now, some people could say, someone will get hurt and all the rest. Who cares? They're having fun.
Yeah, 100%. Nobody's going to get hurt. And, things happen. You can get hurt just walking by yourself on the street, So I think we can't overthink that stuff. And like you said, let's let them have fun.
What about here, the driving? I actually took the mickey out of you with Carter a bit. Dexter, because I said, the 2100 metre races would have done your head in. You've done a bit of European racing. How have you found the racing?
I honestly think our racing is too short. It's a mile. All of them are a mile race. It's just a little tricky with our racetrack, of course. The Pennsylvania track, Pocono, Chester. They could go a little bit longer distance. Our problem at the Meadowland is with the 1600 metre track. You want to go a mile and a quarter. Like, you want to go 2100, you'd be starting in the last turn. You want to go 24, you'd be starting in the beginning of the last turn. So it's hard for them to add a distance, but it's just a sprint. These horses, they can go 1500 metre at full tilt, and no. So it's really hard to come from behind. So I do enjoy that longer distance. I think it makes it fair. We had 2 races tonight where it was 2100. I was I guess you guys call it dead seat, first stop for us in the U.S. And they lasted. Both of them got beat half a foot, and you just got to rate. And I think it's a strategy, and I think it's fun.
Can't think of the name of the bloody horse, but the horse of Dixon's, he hit the front and can be a long straight when you're all out, can't it?
It was, but in that race, I thought the 8 was in a 2-hole. He was one back, and I thought he was the one to beat, so I had to want to get away from that one, but then I got cut from one from behind. But it happens, but he sure did it when a huge of a mile.
He did, and I just love the way you tried to pick him up, and that's, Dex got told off last night because he leaned out the back. He was 20 metres in front, and just seeing how Dex picks horses up, seeing what you did, the horse's name still escapes me. He was one of the better horses, but just the way you were trying to pick him up, no whip, just picking him up with your hands and your reins, and I think that's one of the great things. I think that's what so many of the younger generation and even a lot of the drivers, I think, that are here but not partaking in it are enjoying from you guys on the world stage.
Yeah, these horses, they give you what they got. Quality horses, they try. So you can ask him a couple times, but like that horse, I could tell. Like, the more I was grabbing into him, the more he was giving it to me. So there was no sense of asking him for more. He was giving me all he had.
Yeah, and having a lot of fun. Can you see a series like this taking off in other jurisdictions?
Absolutely should. I think they're obviously going to do it again next year. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm not going to be third, so I won't be welcome back.
No, I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's quite right, so don't worry about that one.
Well, I hope it's not right then, because I would love to be back. I think
we should have you back.
Yeah, it's a great concept. I've had a lot of fun. It was... in hindsight, maybe the first couple races, I wish we maybe just pick horses to hit the fence and try to get the feel of it a little bit, maybe. But I think I'm getting a little bit more used to the track, more used to the racing, and I would absolutely sign up right now for next year if they give me a chance to come back.
Is it the sort of thing maybe give you a couple of drives, try and organise some drives, a week out, 4 or 5 days out, instead of, like it's chaperoning us around, but also maybe, getting the feel of the racing against some of the local drivers.
Yeah, absolutely. I probably should have done that, honestly. I was thinking about doing it, and I changed my mind. It was a bit of a mistake, but all in all, anyway, it was a great experience. I've really enjoyed it, and it should, like you said, like you asked earlier, if it should take off somewhere else, I think it should. But if they, like you said, they're going to do it back here, and then it's a great concept.
No, it is indeed, and you got the long trip home tomorrow, back to the cold weather too. That won't be much fun either.
Yeah, that part's not really good. I looked at the forecast actually for the next 10 days, and it's warming up a little bit. It's not going to be warm by any means, but it's not going to be as cold as the last 2-3 months have been.
No, good mate of mine, Greg Engel. He tells me he's got one of your suits and he reckons he could fit into it. There's no chance in hell he can fit in that suit, is it?
Well, I don't know about weight-wise, but he's like this tall, so there's no way. I mean, maybe if he wants to have shorts, maybe they'll do it. They'll do as shorts, but that's about it.
I had to give him a bit of cheek because he was making sure I got an interview with you, mate. Thank you for coming. From a harness racing point of view, I think it's great what you're doing. Make this sport world. There's going to be so many more people watching American racing. They're going to say, well, we know Yannick, so they're going to be cheering for you. Hopefully you're beating Dexter. They know Dex. But, I mean, that's how it works. I think, a lot of people don't know you, so they don't see you, and it's a great way of exposing our great industry as well. We've got so many people here, different walks as well, so I think it's great, mate. Thank you very much for coming. Absolutely. Hopefully you can get a winner in the next couple, and look forward to seeing you down here next year. I'll start a campaign to get you back here next year. Don't worry about that.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.